This lesson will include the area of a triangle. And yesterday we discovered that the formula for the area of a triangle is area equals base times height times 1/2. We notice that there's no operation between the b and the h and the 1/2. And in algebra we learned that if there's no operation there, it has to be multiplication. So if it helps you to put a little multiplication sign or a polka dot, you can do that to remind you to multiply. So when we're finding the area of a triangle, in 6th grade they will give you the base and the height. So we are going to plug it in. And children, we remember using plug it in for algebra. So we're taking what we learned in algebra and applying it to geometry. So I'm going to recopy area, and the base is 4 feet. So the base is usually at the bottom. So I'm going to replace the B with my unit of measurement. The H, which is the height, is 6 feet. And then I know I'm going to have to multiply that by 1/2. So after we plug in the different measurements or the different values, we're now prepared to solve. So let's start with 4 times 6 is what? 24. And then we're going to multiply that by 1/2. This is also a review of how to multiply fractions, because 1/2 is a fraction. And when we're multiplying fractions, students, we know we just go ahead and multiply the factors across. I'm going to turn my whole number 24 into a fraction by simply putting a fraction bar and the value of 1 in the denominator. So 24 times 1 is 24, and then 1 times 2 is 2. But as we look at this problem, we realize it's improper because the numerator is greater than the denominator. So 2 goes into 24 12 times, and there's nothing left over. There's no remainder. So it's not necessary to put a 0 as a numerator and rewriting the 2 as the denominator. When there's nothing left over, 0/2 has the value of 0. So we know our answer is 12, and we have to make sure we include the units of measurement. And we know it's square feet. So it would take 12 square feet to cover the surface of this triangle. Let's do some together.